Hey guys, welcome to another general oracle reading. I hope you guys are doing okay. Welcome back. And I've got this, I hope everybody's doing all right. Astrological card from the Black Moon Astrology card deck. And I'll be reading first house, the body. I know it's been a while since I posted, but I just wasn't ready, and I feel I'm ready now. I hope you guys are okay. And so let's see, it's the first house, the body. I'm not the perishable body, but the eternal self, by Ramana Maharshi. Move ahead with confidence. You are rising. The first house in astrology begins with the ascendant, the astrological constellation rising over the eastern horizon at the time the chart is cast. In the natal chart, the ascendant represents the moment you were born. Like the sun and the moon, the first house is one of the most important parts of a horoscope. The first house represents your physical appearance, how your body works, and where your strengths and weaknesses lie. It is the beginning to everything. The first house is also the mask that everyone else first sees. Although the first house is the house of self, it is also the persona you project. It is how you relate to the world first. If the first house card represents, If the first house card presents itself in a reading, it means you will soon be feeling your own strength. Although it may feel natural just to take over and assert your power, you may need to pull back some. Try not to control or dominate certain situations, as this could backfire. More positively, people may feel comfortable now with you as their leader, and they won't mind following your lead. It's important that you don't abandon your goals now out of boredom. Presently, you will start things with great gusto, but you must follow up. You need to finish all that you start. The first house shows your image, so how you come across to others is of utmost importance now, and bears greatly on your success. Sorry, that didn't sound quite right, but let me read it again. The first house shows your image, so how you come across to others is of utmost importance now, and bears greatly on your success. Maybe I had to read that for a reason twice, It's very important how we look, how we come across to others. It bears greatly on your success. So if you have beautiful hair, now's the time to put it down, make it be real pretty, put some beautiful conditioner on it and make it look really nice and show off your beautiful hair, your beautiful body, whatever it is. It's going to make a big difference on your success. Perhaps you may opt for a new look, and indeed, this can have a bearing on how successful you will be. Since this house opposes the 7th house of partnerships, it is a good omen regarding relationships of all kinds. It can mean relationships are about to mature or become more serious. Marriage may be on the cards, or it may mean you are transitioning into a better place concerning other people in general. As the first house is also about your physical body, it's important you pay attention to your health and the signals your body is sending you. Your body is your ultimate container, the first place your soul passes into. The first house card also speaks of beginnings and starting new. It implies it is time to honor your gift of being distinct. It also suggests a position of leadership. When this card turns up in a reading, it may be time to defend something of value to you. perhaps your reputation, your authentic self, or your chosen life path. You may be challenged where you must stand by your convictions. You could have conflicts with certain authority figures and thus need to go to some extra measures to keep a cool head in any given situation. This card marks a period of being tested or challenged and indicates who you are and who you will become. Whatever is implied in the surrounding cards will indicate what must soon be faced and met. All in all, the first thing to consider with this card is how healthy you are and your stamina, then your role as a leader, or just you as a person who is about to start something significant. Always look at surrounding cards to determine what comes next quite directly and unexpectedly. The first house card in brief, the physical body, the head, and the circulatory system, fluctuations in blood pressure, health regimes, bodybuilding, working out, improvements in physical appearance, your attractiveness, presentation before the public, the self, the concept of I am, recognition and reputation, personal strength, vitality, defense and battles, challenges, being singled out, mannerisms, getting upset, feeling excited, working on your own without help, realizing a dream that is yours alone, a solitary path, issues brought forth from early childhood, destiny in the making. And the corresponding tarot card is the Fool. Key ideas: appearance, the subject of your question, the way you come across, beginnings, new projects, new starts, the body, the face you show to the world. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I've also got here some cards that I pulled out and in the pre-shuffle as I was getting ready to start this reading. And we've got wine. So maybe you're getting better with time. You know how they say you're aging like fine wine? Something like that. Developing over time, flavor, family legacy, the good stuff, finesse, alchemy, transformed, ripening, ages well, you're aging well, collective. We've got clock, perfect timing, origins, culmination, incremental, longevity, unstoppable. You're unstoppable at this point. You've stood the test of time, past, present, and future. It's time, whatever you've been wanting to do or whatever you've been waiting for, the time is getting closer and closer. Empty nest, maybe somebody has moved away, moved out of your home, or you've ended a relationship, moving on, no one home, cycle completion, emptiness, final, endings and beginnings, the void, vacant, separation, making adjustments, lonely, new life, graduating, you're moving away from home, or you've finished something or a job or something and you may be moving away, or you're just ending up, in a house to yourself and you're going to start making, plans to become this beautiful stallion, to do something different, maybe join a class, a dancing class, maybe to make your body feel better, make your body look prettier as you're dancing and stuff. Your body gets prettier and prettier, or any kind of class that you want to take, or anything to break free, wild versus tame. Maybe at one time you were tame and now you're becoming more, going out more, getting dressed, looking beautiful, and, presenting yourself to the world as who you are, the beautiful soul that you are, the beautiful person. Strong emotions, desire, driving force, unbridled, sexual energy, freedom, unleash the inner beast. That's clear. So, or somebody's leaving your house and you're wanting to do something different. Maybe you've been bored for a while and you don't know exactly what you're going to be doing, 50-50. At this time, things could go either way. The answer is yes or no. It could either be yes or it could be no. Just depends on how things work out. And this one is unlikely. At this time, the situation or outcome is unlikely to occur. Maybe you want to do something, but it's just not time. You're just not ready. You're just not quite ready just yet. I know, I've been there. And so, if you're just not ready, you just gotta, use your intuition more. Intuition. Maybe you've been getting premonitions. Maybe you'll start seeing clearly, or you have been seeing clearly. Discernment, perception, sixth sense, instinct. You've been getting these instincts. You'll be sitting there or just watching TV and you just feel something. You just know something is this way or that way. You've been getting uploads from the divine, from God, divination. Future planning. You've been making plans for the future. You've been getting ESP, or just something tells you something is a certain way, either from your past or the present or the coming future. The future, gut reaction, and your inner knowing. And I know I showed it quite a bit of different times. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways, I haven't done a reading in a while, so I'm just I'll put this to the side so I can shuffle some of these cards from the Psychic Tarot deck. I was going to do some of these from the Panther Oracle deck, so I'll do some of these just to see what kind of things may be surrounding you, things that may be going on with you. And I opened it up on fright. Maybe you're afraid of something. Maybe you're in some kind of fear. Try to pray about it. Prayer works. Depression, phobia, paranoia. Blind. Maybe you can't see something. I don't know why my camera's doing that. And it says awkward, unknown, vision problems. Maybe you've been having vision problems. And you're, stop. I had seen stop, so let's see what it says. Break, pause, stagnation. Just stop, relax, take it easy. Try to take things slower. You need to take some time out. Or you've not been doing much. Apology, guilt, confession, forgiveness. Maybe you want to say you're sorry to somebody, or somebody wants to say sorry to you. You feel like you're trapped. You can't go out. You can't move forward. You can't, move on. Maybe you've had a relationship that went wrong and you've been feeling kind of bad. Marriage. Maybe somebody wants to marry you, or is in love with you and you're afraid. Fright came out again. You're afraid to step into that, commitment. Maybe you're afraid of commitment. It's been 13 minutes. Okay, let me see if I shuffle some. I saw calm, so stay calm. Stress, headache, pressure, lack of sleep. Okay, and then coach. Maybe you're having to do some studying and learning. Sees advice, obedience, knowledge. And then we've got strategy, planning, prediction, and mind reading. Maybe somebody's been studying you, and they're planning on something. And it looks like they're kind of disguised. That mustache looks like they're kind of trying to disguise themselves. Trying to not let you know that they're there, not let you know that they're studying you, that they're, planning something. Maybe God is trying to give you some advice, some spiritual advice, or you've been, studying stuff. It says obedience. So trying to be obedient to something, maybe to your instinct, your intuition. Be obedient to it. Maybe it's concerning these headaches, this pressure, this lack of sleep that you've not been getting. Let's clarify lack of sleep. Stress. Why you've been having stress, and then we'll clarify coach. Advice you've been giving to other people. Maybe some other people have given your advice, or you need to search some advice, look for some advice. Okay, so we've got passion ignited. Okay, something that you love doing, something that you're going to love doing. Maybe that's what you're stressed out about. Don't be stressed out, because it looks like it's going to be just fine. The waiting game, maybe you've been just waiting and waiting and waiting. And for coach, let's see. Fulfillment and wishing. Fulfillment of wishes. So whatever you've been studying, whatever you're going to be obedient to, is going to bring you your fulfillment of wishes. It's going to make what you've been wanting to have. Oops, darn it. In strategy, we've got the devil card, temptation. Because I'm not going to pick up the ones that fell. I am, but I'm not going to put them up here. So maybe somebody that's got a strategy, maybe the strategy is not all that good of what they're doing. They're trying to read your mind. They're trying to, see what you're up to, what you're going to be up to, so that they can maybe stop it from happening. Since the temptation card came out, the devil card came out. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, so the ones that fell was root chakra. Maybe you've been feeling a little insecure. You need to look into the root chakra information to feel more safe, more secure. If you've been having stomach problems, that sometimes is the root chakra. Try to get it balanced. Try to balance your root chakra. Accelerated motion. Something is coming to you fast in an accelerated motion. Something that you're doing or that you want to do. Maybe you're going to be doing like this card says. You're going to be starting something new. Your own. You're going to be your own leader. You're going to start your own business. Destiny, because that's your destiny. To start something on your own, to be your own boss. You've been going through some type of solitude. These are the ones that fell. These are the cards that fell. Rest and rejuvenation. You've rested, you've rejuvenated, or you need to. You need to take some rest and just rest and know that things are going to happen, that God is going to be there for you. He's going to put the right people at the right time. The timing came out twice for the wine. It's the right time, guys, to do and accomplish the things that you've been wanting to accomplish. Don't stress out anymore. Try to, pray more instead of stressing. God will find a solution, foundation, and achievements. You will be achieving the things that you want to achieve. Partnership and alliances. Maybe somebody's going to come into your life and be, help you out, give you a helping hand through some obstacles and challenges that you may be getting near. You know how that you see that breakage in the middle of the two. Something was broken in the middle, and you're going to be coming across something kind of dangerous. You're going to be getting a helping hand with that. as you come across something that has to be, crossed over. Victory and success. You will be having victory and success in that you've been thinking of doing. Don't feel trapped in fear. Try to get out of that. If you need rest and rejuvenation came out, then rest. Let's see what it says for passion ignited. Okay. It says the first of the spirit cards signifies that this is the time to let your soul soar. New beginnings, ideas, revelations, and exciting adventures await you in your personal or business life. Creative endeavors, enthusiasm, positive energy, and a renewed spiritual strength are at an all-time high. The powerful force of spirit is flowing through you, and with it comes a new sense of purpose. Be all that you can be. Reach inside and tap into that force. Use it to move forward and set up a strong foundation for the future. Other people may feel your excitement and joy and begin to benefit from the spark of life that's emanating from you. They'll wonder what's your secret, and your energy could even ignite their own spiritual journey. Follow your intuition, but know that this is your time to spread your wings and fly. That's beautiful. Passion ignited. So whatever you're stressed out about, don't stress about it. At least try not to. I wish I had better words to tell you guys, but okay, number 9. Wish fulfillments or fulfillment of wishes. And this is being independent in the nine of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles. I think it's the nine of Cups for happiness and wish fulfillment. But it can also stand for it might even be the 9 of Pentacles. For somebody who's independent, and it's got a little treasure right there, so you may be starting to start a new job. Something good is coming to you. This card being one, if not the most positive of the minor arcana cards, represents emotional satisfaction, so it's the 9 of Cups, contentment and enjoyment. Your wishes are coming true. Are you ready? Happiness, success, good health, completion, and accomplishment of your dreams and goals are in the palm of your hand. This card acts as a reminder to hold on to the beneficial feelings from accepting and receiving what you've asked for or strived for. Yeah, see, receiving what's in that treasure box, receiving your financial help if you are at a moment where you've gone through a bit of difficulties, financially. I forgot where I was at. This card acts as a reminder to hold on to the beneficial feelings from accepting and receiving what you've asked or strived for. Know that these will assist you in the future when you may need inspiration and positive energy. This is the right time to heal those past memories that have been holding you hostage. Forgive others and yourself so that your wishes, desires, and goals have a clear, unobstructed path to your heart, soul, and your life. And then number 15, that's the Devil card. That's somebody that is in their low vibrational energy. They're not much into praying. They're not much into spiritual, looking for spiritual guidance. They're more of a, doing things by forcefully trying to, strategizing, instead of being the other way. A strategy card is also, it doesn't have to be that it's bad, but it just kind of looks kind of weird to me because they have that mustache. It looks like they're trying to be kind of, camouflage, not showing their true colors. And then it was clarified with this devil card, which sometimes could mean somebody who's codependent, who wants you to do things their way, who's very controlling, wants to control you, wants to, not do good. Let's see what the card says. Through this card, addictions and self-limiting behaviors are being addressed. This is a time when you or someone else in your life may be placing too much emphasis on the material physical world and its pleasure. It could be someone too who's very materialistic. Even though we're all born connected to the divine source, we have a tendency to pull away from what was once natural. When we become disconnected from spirit, the source that once nourished us, it's often replaced with a different supply or substitute. In other words, the connection is then forged with food, alcohol, nicotine, codependency, to someone or even work. Hence the term workaholic. Many of us spend our lives trying to fill the void that was created when the link to the divine was broken. See, when we separate from God, we turn to other things to fill us of the void that we have. And that's where we kind of veer off of being able to accomplish our goals and our dreams and our, things that are, everything that's good, So then we want to be codependent on other people. Hey, make me happy. Hey, I need you to do this for me. Instead of doing it for ourselves, and we can very well do it for ourselves, but we separate from God, we separate from source, and we don't get the right nourishment, the right guidance. So I veered off, sorry. Many of us spend our lives trying to fill the void that was created when the link to the divine was broken. The temptation card is calling you to take a hard look at life and ask yourself, where in my life am I suffering from addictive behavior? Either food, drinking, a partnership. You want that partner to make you happy. We can only make ourselves happy, and God can make us happy because He can put the things in the right order for us. Is there negative thinking or behavior that's causing the life force to seep out of your Is there negative thinking or behavior that's causing the life force to seep out of my soul? Are the people and relationships in my life giving me energy, or are they draining it? Sometimes you have to move away from these type of people to be guided correctly. God doesn't want you attached to people who are draining you of your life. How did it say? Of your life energy. And when we pull away from these kinds of people, that's when God will start guiding you and leading you to do what is best for you. Learn to embrace your fears and all of your doubts so that every situation in your life becomes a learning experience. Gaining the knowledge that the physical world teaches will help you transcend to a higher spiritual awareness. The traditional tarot archetype is the devil. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading, and I'm sorry I made it long again. It wasn't my intention. I really did not want to make it long. I'll stop right here, and I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I hope I do another reading soon. I know I'd have more viewers and more subscribers if I would do more readings, so I'm going to try to do more readings. Okay, guys? It's just been a bit difficult for me financially, so I hope that you guys like the reading, and I hope I can do another one soon, okay? Take care, and bless y'all. I wish all the best, and I hope that all your dreams and what you've been wishing for and wanting to do, the time is now, according to these cards. The timing came out here. Wine came out right here. It also signifies time, you know. So maybe, like me, it's the right time for you guys to, start something new, make your own, be your own leader. Wishes are coming true, fulfillment of wishes. And anyways, take care, and I'll see y'all on my next reading. Bye-bye. Take care.